chill. Everybody take a deep breath. Welcome
You
to...
should have told me to do that like 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
No,
Somebody
just-
was running around frantically throughout his house 5 minutes ago.
Going crazy out of my mind.
We are simul-streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch right now.
What?
What? No one's here yet. We're waiting for someone to say hi. Just kidding. We're not actually going to wait for anybody in case no one shows up at all.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
I mean, it was kind of cool. Some of my old friends from college actually were interested in watching this, which was throwing me off hardcore.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to see it, but Brumbaugh. Thanks, bruh. I appreciate it. All right, so Dave, before we get into a beer, I'm going to go. Do you want me to wait to do some a little boy?
You could do it a little. You want to start off the stream? You want to start?
I will start off the stream because this is what I'm going to be sipping at all night. So
No.
Oh, what?
This is a shot. This is a shot.
I have to shoot this now?
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
shoot
great.
it. You need a shot glass?
Yeah.
Do you have a shot glass?
I'm going to do this a different way then. So I'm going to ditch my ice out of my glass. I'm going to wide mouth this then because this is going to be...
Oh, you're going to wide mouth it?
Yeah, because I don't have a shot glass and I'm not going to go get one because I'm
not
weird
gonna-
and all my shot glasses are actually in my garage. I own a box of 36 shot glasses.
Now, why do you need that many shot glasses?
So, actually, fun story. So, if you want to know where I acquired this box of shot glasses. So, at my previous employer, I was a manager at a coffee shop. I think I've already said I worked at a coffee shop before. I'm not sure. I'm not going to dilute into that any further. But they told me, hey, this isn't on your order. We don't want it back. And I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't order this. And they're like, well, we're not taking it back. And I'm like,
What?
you have to take it back. It's not mine. Like, I don't know what to do. And apparently it was nobody's. Like, I asked, I tried to return it. It didn't, nobody wanted it. So they just told me to throw it away. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with it? You just want me to throw away a brand new box of like all these shot glasses? And they're like, well, take it home if you want. I'm like, okay. So I have a box of 36 shot glasses just in my garage, all just there.
Where was this from?
This is from my previous employer at Starbucks. My boss was just like, just take it home. We don't need it.
Why
I was
would
like,
they
what do you
ever
mean you don't
deliver
need
shot glasses to...
They deliver shot glasses in boxes of 36. That's how many you get. If you need 2, you get 36.
What about if you need 37?
Then you get 2 boxes of 36.
Yeah.
So, all right, so I'm just gonna. It's a finger of whiskey, and I gotta say I got these shot glasses from Libby, and I freaking love them.
Whiskey?
I have one that says whiskey, one that says bourbon, one that says scotch, and one that says rye. I just like it. It's fun, but I'm gonna wide mouth it because that's how this goes. So happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, and happy St. Patrick's Day, guys.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, good. He did put it in a shot glass.
It was good.
Yeah?
Is it good?
I hate Jameson.
Jameson?
I'm actually a big fan of Jameson. It's really mild. There's not a lot of flavor to it. Like, it's one of those that you drink as a shot. That's a shot drink. I've met a couple people in my life that are like, "Oh, I love Jameson." I'm like, "Do you like Jameson, or are you an alcoholic?" And 9 times out of 10, it's, "I'm an alcoholic." Like, not to hate on anybody. Like,
Curtis?
what's that?
What do you fall into, Curtis?
I like Jameson as a shot, and I can appreciate it as a shot. I do not keep Jameson on hand.
That's probably smart.
Plus, mainly because the aftertaste just reminds me of mouthwash. Like, it's not great. It's an okay whiskey to have on hand, but I thought both of you guys froze for a second because all I see is like Dave slightly move. It's hard when you guys agree with me. But yeah, no, it's solid. It's got a little woodsiness to it, little smokiness, but it's just it's a shot alcohol. It's one of those ones you drink to get messed up.
Did you know Jameson isn't Irish?
It's not Irish?
No, I'm just messing with you.
I was going
it
to say,
is.
Jeff,
I
they're
know.
lying to us. It says
It's
Irish
made in
whiskey.
China.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me with how stuff is nowadays. You okay, Dave?
I'm worried we're frozen, but
You're not.
I'm
Oh,
worried.
no.
I'm worried the stream is frozen.
It's not. I'm watching it currently.
Okay, great. That's fantastic.
I'm on YouTube currently watching us. We are solid, my boys.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Nice.
I love Jeff's just mane of beard. It looks so good. Like
I've
the
been
shot I
going to
have
South
of
Florida
Jeff.
this live stream.
The only thing I would say for you, Jeff, is on the live stream is scoot a little to your right.
Yeah,
just
there
that.
we
You'll
go.
be
There.
closer to frame now.
All right, so I'm gonna go get a can of Guinness out of the refrigerator.
Got it.
I'm gonna do that.
Go get it, boy.
Nice. Yeah, I have everything ready to go down here.
Same. I got my little cooler, boy. Oh,
Cooler boy.
yeah. As we go along, I'll show you my the glassware I got for this. I
Got specific glassware.
Yeah, for got the Guinness.
Oh, that's so cool.
Amy got me that for my birthday last year. Then I won this at Hofburg,
I have something like that too.
and then I got my Guinness Stein. I love this thing. It's so free. And then I have one that I thought we were gonna have to use, but I just kept it for later. It's my Mrs. glass.
Ooh.
It was actually kind of funny because so Amy, my wife, had her bachelorette party, and they got her Mr. and Mrs. glasses, is what they thought they gave her. So it was actually Mrs. and Mrs. glasses.
I have a matching
Whatever, I'm
glass.
fine with it.
This
Yes.
one says, "I love her, kitty."
Oh, jeez. Raunchy.
Candace has one that says, "I love his," and it's a picture of a rooster.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's matching glasses.
I like it.
That's not inappropriate at all.
No,
It's
no.
just a picture of a cat. She has cats. I love her cat.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for me to play a song?
Yeah.
What song are
play
we
a song.
playing here?
The Beverage Buddies song.
Oh!
Beverage Buddies, sweet
Where's the
dreams.
world under the sea? Copyright infringement.
This is the Sack Net.
You watch?
This is the Sack Network Live. I'm Dave Moore. That's Curtis Lane in the middle, and Jeff Daly on the right hand side. We are here to try drinks, beverages that you may or may never have had. And I am here with a can of Guinness. Curtis also has a can of Guinness. Jeff, on the other hand, did not get delivered a can of Guinness, so he's going to drink what's probably the only new beverage here for this first drink.
I may have. It's either didn't get delivered or it was lost somewhere.
Lost to the ages.
There's somewhere out there. There's a mouse in my basement getting drunk off Guinness.
Very slowly with one can. Mine is very cold. It was in the door of my refrigerator.
Ooh.
So I don't know why it's extra cold, but I'm excited to try it.
Mm-hmm. I actually have something I could try when you are trying the can, right?
Yes.
I have the Sam Adams Summer Ale.
Yeah.
Dave gave this to me and said, "Review this sometime. I don't want to see this anymore."
I actually,
I brought it over his house, and I still have some too.
I have that, and I have a green one too that I don't remember what it is.
I think that's the IPA one.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I have that. I have those, but I don't care. We're never going to get to reviewing another Sam Adams, considering we all thought that the Boston Lager was pretty disgusting, me and Ben at least.
Boston Lager is real good.
No, it was bad. It tasted nasty. It had like a feet aftertaste. I'm not giving Sam Adams any credit.
How do you know what feet taste like?
I drank a Sam Adams Boston Lager.
I don't know, Dave. That sounds pretty specific.
I mean,
not the
we
one
shouldn't
out
kink
here
shame
eating
here, Jeff.
feet.
We shouldn't kink shame.
Yeah, that's true.
Rach Pixley, it's because I'm running everything else.
You should not be running anything else.
I'm running the live stream so I can talk to people.
You can pause it and
Oh, I
still be
can.
in the chat.
No,
Believe it or not, you are participating within the live stream, and therefore you know what's happening during it.
lies. Lies, I know nothing. Okay, so you want to crack it open, boyo?
Yes, let's crack this baby. Whoa.
Oh man.
Oh, that nitrogen kick.
Oh, that nitrogen! I can hear it now. It's. Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Oh, it's
This is gonna
Guinness.
sound like the most snobby thing I've ever said in my entire life.
Okay, ready.
But I had Guinness at the factory in Ireland, and it tastes way better than here.
I'm just gonna drink it straight out of the can to not soil my glass.
Now, did that sound snobby?
Touch.
No, it sounds amazing, and I'm jealous, and that's where you got that hat, and therefore
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue to be jealous.
Oh my gosh, it tasted great there because
It's fresh.
it's fresh. I mean, they put nitrogen. That's why there's a ball in the Guinness. They put nitrogen in it to keep it as fresh as possible. So it's way better straight from the tap. I went straight up to the Guinness tap, and exclusive. I was the only one they ever let do that.
Jeff has that power. It was something.
You're the most Irish-looking person here.
Yeah, true.
That is very true.
We
All right, so Jeff, what would you gauge Guinness on your level of favorite beers, or are we already tasting it?
I'm tasting it.
Thanks for the heads up. Dude.
I just went for it. I dislike Guinness.
It's one of my favorite beers.
It's so sweet and nice.
It's sweet, but it's
delicious.
it tastes watery to me. There's no flavor to enjoy here in this
It tastes
Guinness.
better than a Miller Lite.
Yeah, it does.
That I disagree
I would
with.
say in my ranking of like normal beers, right? Beers that you normally find at just any old pub or any old bar, Guinness is up there. It's near the top.
Yeah.
The only other thing I might grab before it is like a Blue Moon, but I really like Blue Moons.
I'm a big fan of Guinness. This is going to be an all-night drink right there.
I just find it kind of meh.
It's actually funny. A full pint of Guinness actually has less. It's the same calories as a Bud Light.
Yeah.
You're getting so much more flavor for the same amount of calories.
Did you know a half a pint of Guinness has less calories in it than a full pint of
Guinness?
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff.
The Bud Light.
Oh, also, Dave, I don't know if you could read the top of the can, but it says best poured into a glass.
All right, fine. Let's do it for the sake of
shade.
Argument.
I saw Mint spill a little.
Wow, you're pouring that the Johnny Casino way.
No, I'm not. I tilted it. Johnny
That's
Casino.
for sure.
This is the Johnny Casino way. No one would do it like this.
The Johnny Casino way is opening it up from the bottom and then pouring it out.
And then starting here.
Actually, just a random thought. Could you imagine trying to shotgun one of these things?
Oh my god.
Well,
Like,
Jeff's the only one.
Jeff's
the only one who would do it, and he doesn't have one.
I can only imagine.
I've shotgunned a beer before.
Yeah. So
Have you shotgunned a Guinness though?
No.
Yeah, that's
I should try it.
you gotta try it, buddy. But no, it's You guys want to know some fun facts about Guinness?
It is sweeter in the glass. There is more.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's more flavor.
There is more flavor. I'll give you that. All right, fine. It's my fault for not pouring it. and then it's years of thinking I don't like Guinness and then not drinking it at the bar.
Yeah, that's fair. So Jeff, my fun fact is: do you know how long the original lease of the brewery for Guinness over at St. James Gate in Dublin, Ireland?
I believe it's like 9,999 years or 999 years or something like that.
It's 9,000 years. Yeah, exactly.
I learned
they
that.
signed a 9,000-year lease in 1759, and they're like, "That's how confident you know that." That was some serious confidence.
I see Jeff's wife in the chat room. I see Danny from the Blind Talk community. I see.
Oh, welcome, Danny.
I see. Who else is in here?
Anton?
I saw Justin in here a minute ago. I see Curtis Lane in there. I wonder who that jackass is.
Oh wow! Thanks, Shit, everyone. It's
What
just
if that's
me.
another guy named Curtis? That'd be hilarious. 9,000 year lease. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
They
9,000 years.
They actually have that lease in the Guinness factory. They have it sealed in the floor in the lobby.
All right,
That's
you
cool.
walk-
I like that a lot.
You walk over, you look down, and in the glass, you'll see it.
so here's the real question, Jeff. How's that summer one?
Hey, let me try it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he didn't try it yet.
It tastes okay. It tastes better than Boston Lager.
As he like almost vomits.
I
Is
mean,
what it's
I don't know
sounding.
how old this is. It's
from-
a citrus wheat ale. It tastes pretty good, honestly. You get a tangerine type flavor, I would say.
It's from Halloween, so it's not like that old.
6 months. 6 months.
It's
Yeah.
only a little old. It's fine.
You get a nice-
You'll be fine.
I mean, look at the color. It's like a nice wheat ale.
It does have a good color.
It has.
So Jeff, since
like
I know
that.
you like, since I know Jeff likes Guinness, takes a sip, barfs. It's all right. Yeah, a big F and Eagle.
Guinness.
Got it. Who is a big F and Eagle again? I forget.
That's Josh Miller.
Oh, Josh Miller. Okay,
Josh,
yeah. Josh is in the chat.
Josh.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the party.
What's your favorite story about Guinness, Jeff? Because we're going down the Irish history and just having fun with it.
You're putting me on the spot.
I mean, I will say one if you want, and because I was gonna kind of open the door for you and then go after that.
I would say my favorite fact about Guinness is actually that it was able to be, for being in Ireland, they were able to find a way to keep it fresh and ship it worldwide. I mean,
Impressive.
they came. How many? There's no other beers around that you see that has a nitrogen ball in it, and basically keeping it fresh. I mean, you'll never go to another country. I don't know what are the chances of getting like a Miller Lite or a Budweiser in like Europe. I didn't see it.
Oh no, it just doesn't travel very well.
Would you care though? If you were out of this country, if you were out of the United States of America, do you go, man, I really wish the bar had a Miller Lite? Like, come on.
No.
Like, as long as you knew you were going back, right? Like, as long as you knew that some point you'd get back to your Miller Lite, I don't see me going, man, I miss Miller Lite. There'd be so many new things to try. You'd find something. As long as you were open to the idea of trying new things. You know.
There's so many Guinnesses to try.
Exactly.
I know.
That's my main thing. I envy you so much, Jeff, because Guinness is one of my favorite things.
You know, I went through the brewery and everything. I love how the breweries open the public and get tours. When you're going through there, that you get tastes of all their different types of ales and other ales that are like exclusive to their brewery in Ireland.
That's awesome.
And it was really cool.
I want to go. I really do. Like I eventually want to go to Ireland just because, I figure you're Irish. Yeah, I'm half Irish. I want to see all the stuff. But man, I can't imagine how awesome.
You're only like half Irish?
Yeah, I'm half Irish. I'm half Irish, half German.
I mean, I think all three of us are Irish German, but I'm mostly Irish. Like,
I mean, I'm just Irish, 50-50.
Okay.
My grandparents on my dad's side came over on the potato boat, I call it that, and we up until like maybe 2 generations ago, my family was straight just potato farmers in the United States. That's all we were. Like, we have this plot of land in Tennessee that's just it's actually still a potato farm, but there's the potato farm, and then next door is the cemetery
where all the lanes are buried.
Yes, it's called the Lane Cemetery for a reason.
Are you going to be buried there? Do you have a plot already?
I mean, if I want one, that's there. My grandfather's buried, or not my grandfather, but my great grandfather's buried there, and everyone else has been buried there. It's just filled with little me's, or old me's.
I also like that Guinness is all brewed in the one brewery in the entire world, just in Dublin.
What about the one that's in Maryland?
Is there one in Maryland?
Yeah, they just opened it. I got super excited when I found out there's a Guinness in Baltimore.
So are they going to be able to make it for the U.S. into a way where it doesn't need the nitrogen ball in it? Like we're going to get fresh Guinness?
I mean, the nitrogen ball is just a great overall just example of innovation that they should definitely, I think they should keep it.
Almost.
It keeps it fresher, longer.
Just to prove their point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a good idea. Like, they had an IPA nitro way back, like a few years back with the nitro ball in it. Truthfully, I think it made it taste better, but I don't know if you can get that anymore. I can't recall. But
I think in that brewery they do experimental beers.
I know that, yes. I don't know if they do actual Guinness or anything, but
I don't think they actually brew regular Guinness out there.
okay. That's kind of cool though that they do a bunch of experimental stuff.
Yeah, they like, yeah, when you go to the Guinness, when you get the tour, you get a lot of beer and stuff, and you actually get to walk around the brewery, and they have they show how many hops and how much water they use in the facility and what they do around the area, and you get to try out all these different beers.
Is it?
They have a bar on the top floor of their brewery that overlooks all of Dublin.
That's so cool.
Is it massive because they're producing so much for the entire world, or is it just they're capable of brewing enough to sustain it to not be a massive brewery? Like we have tons of tiny breweries out here.
It's massive.
Okay.
It is huge. When I say it's massive, it's like the biggest brewery I've ever been in.
Okay.
It takes a while to even walk around it. Didn't you hear the stories about the lobby and all the floors are actually shaped to where the balcony overlooks it? It's shaped to look like a giant Guinness glass.
Oh, wicked.
See, that's
the
so
top
cool.
Floors have the balcony so it funnels through.
That kind of attention to detail is just beautiful. And I wish they did more stuff like that, because they're making that place catered to people to come and visit to see it.
All breweries should do that. That's the whole fun of it.
Because I feel like if you went to Budweiser or Bud Light or whatever and went to go do a tour in the facility, it's just going to be a bunch of machines, and there's not going to be a lot of oh well, this is the history of Bud Light, and it's just man. I mean, you could at Budweiser, you could probably see the Clydesdales or the history of that, but it's such a young facility. Guinness is older than the United States. I want to put that in perspective.
That's ridiculous.
No, so yeah, you're right. By
1759.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh.
It predates the United States. They're older than the United States, the country we live in.
So they sell 220 million U.S. gallons of Guinness a year on average.
Yeah, cheers to that.
This time of year, I'm sure they sell a lot more Guinness worldwide and then they normally do.
I learned this as a fun fact.
Okay.
Do you know how much on St. Patrick's Day, how much % increase in sales there is of Guinness? On any other day.
It's got to be an 85% increase.
No, it's gonna be a 600%.
What is it, Jeff?
850%.
Holy shit! Now that's some serious marketing right there. It's just St. Patrick's Day's coming up. We better ramp up a little bit.
It's the default Irish worldwide beer, though.
Yeah.
Right?
It really is.
And the fact that we celebrate St. Patrick's Day in the U.S. and it's a drinking holiday, that's literally all it is. And it's an Irish drinking holiday. It's Guinness. What else would you get? You're not going to drink that.
All the other ones are I see the, what are the other beers that you see? There's the, obviously Great Lakes makes Conaways. That's just the thing that's around here.
But yeah, I was gonna say, that's kind of local.
I've seen other it's called Irish Stone or something. It comes in a 4-pack. It looks like a can of Guinness, but it's you get 4 cans for $4.99, and I'm this seems shady, and I don't like it.
It's knockoff Guinness that they try to sell during
pretty much
St. Patrick's Day.
They're let's try to cash in on this holiday that Guinness basically has a cornerstone on the market on. But it's
George
nope.
Killian's beer, Irish Red. I've had this before.
One of the beers that we are going to taste is actually older than Guinness. Once we get into it, I looked up that. It's actually kind of interesting. The I'll go into it. Why not? The Smithfield or the
Smithwick's. It's
Smithwick
Ireland's
is
oldest beer.
1710, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
It was even older, and that's how I see it. That is a piece of history.
I'm giving Jeff a chance to finish his summer ale.
Yeah.
Did you know the oldest bar in the world is in Ireland?
It doesn't surprise me that it's there. It's like I feel like beer almost originated in Ireland. It's like, oh, where did good beer come from? Ireland.
Unless it's those
Shrunk potato farmers.
Unless it's those 10 German beers that you left at my house, Jeff, and I tried all of them, and they're all almost they're all almost exactly the same.
I mean, yeah, they're all like Hefeweizen and.
Do you remember, Jeff? They're all they all abide by the
Bavarian Beer Act of 1516.
Yeah, 15.
Beardy Act.
Yeah.
Curtis Rose. Sean's Bar is the oldest bar in Ireland.
Okay.
And it's from it originates from 900 AD.
Oh
so 1100 years ago.
Wow.
Jeez. They got the same plumbing and everything. There's poop from the pilgrims in there.
God, that's crazy.
That is
the Bavarian
Purity
Act. I almost was there. We drove by it.
You would think,
oh, dude, that would have been so cool.
You would think with beer being such an old thing and a thing that all of us do, that it would have united the world a little bit more. That it has.
It kind of unites the world.
Yeah. It's the same with like coffee. Like we all drink beer and drink coffee. It's kind of the same.
I would say that like other parts of the world, though, probably drink more tea than coffee than we do.
You know what? I guarantee you, every part of the world is united by one drink.
Guinness.
Water.
Gotta drink water. You know why they used to drink so many different types of beers though way back when is because the water wasn't safe to drink because they would poop and do bad things in the water. So the fact that the ales that they had in the time period was like 0.8 to maybe 2% beer or 2% alcohol, but it was just enough to kill the bacteria that lived inside of it. And that's why people were just constantly like running on a buzz.
So what you're telling me though is by drinking beer, I'm doing good to my insides.
I mean, technically, beer in moderation has a lot of silicone in it, so it's actually really good for your hair and teeth.
It's even been like that since ancient Roman times. They used to make wine, and they wouldn't have any regular water because it got people sick. You just have wine with just like a little bit of alcohol in it.
Yeah, basically like it's just starting to become wine, and then boom, drink it, chug that stuff.
Yeah.
Then there's I feel like mead came later, but I also feel like it came earlier. I wouldn't know though.
How you doing on that summer beer, Jeff?
I finished it.
All right.
I really wonder what came first, like mead or beer.
I'm gonna go rinse out my glass quickly.
Oh man, Dave.
And then I'm gonna grab the Guinness in a bottle. I think we should move from Guinness to Guinness. We'll be really boring and talk about Guinness for the next 25 minutes again. But
6 years.
Just 6 years of Guinness.
I need to talk about Guinness as much as I've been alive.
I actually have a fun story about actually a fun date that my wife and I had. So we went to a bar that was over in it was in Toledo when we lived there. And I loved this bar. It was one of my favorites. They had like half price sushi and the bartenders were always really cool. Yeah. Half price sushi is just nice. But it was a place where a lot of the assistant professors used to work as like a part-time job, which was kind of cool. So you would like have your class and then go get a drink and they'd be serving you. But we went there and we just drank Guinness the whole night. I think we had a total of like, we drank like a 12-pack of Guinness together.
Oh my gosh.
I think the tab ended up coming up like $98 just for the Guinness. And it was so funny because like obviously like you can buy a 12-pack or an 8-pack of Guinness and it's like $16. Yeah. But it's that experience of like being at the bar and like having fun, and it's worth the extra money.
Oh yeah.
And I like it. And Dave missed my entire story, so he's never gonna know the references I'm gonna make to it.
That's okay.
I think that was funny.
Yeah.
It'll be on the archive. I could watch it later if I cared.
You're not gonna watch it. Hey, we got a like. Somebody liked our stream. Thank you for whoever liked.
Ooh,
the stream.
hey, to the all 8 people of you guys in our thing, hit the like button.
Or just say hi.
Smash that like button.
Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the button. Hit the
We
like
got
button.
83 subscribers.
Wow,
can't
that's
even
that's
imagine.
way past our. That's up to our goal of 84 subscribers.
Totally. It's so close. So we're doing the bottle of Guinness now?
Yeah, I got the bottle of Guinness. That's what I grabbed.
Now
I
I gotta
don't
say,
have the bottle of Guinness either.
I swear to
I'm just kidding. It's right here.
all of them. So I'm gonna be honest. I forgot my bottle. Oh, found a bottle opener.
If Jeff's wife is the only one who clicks the like button on this stream, I swear to God.
We got another one. We got another like. Thank you. I can't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us who it is.
I'm gonna like it too because I can.
I can see Candace's face in the stream. That's how I know.
You can see Candace's face in the stream. Thanks for that like, Candace.
I assume that means it's Candace. And Rachel's watching too, so I'm assuming it's Candace and Rachel. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't.
Thank you, Danny and David Miller. Thank you for the support. We appreciate you guys.
Josh Miller.
Oh, Josh Miller. I'm sorry, I don't remember people.
David Miller is his brother.
David Miller is my father.
What?
What?
Bottle opener.
Sorry, I had a double shot before this, and I drank a beer. I'm a little ahead. Somebody's need to catch up.
All right, I'm gonna
You
play.
need
I'm
to follow behind.
gonna play our really important song.
The really important stuff.
Beverage Buddies, we try
I
drinks.
think I'm gonna do. Jeff, do you think I should go this one?
Well,
that-
yeah, that one's pretty good as long as it says Guinness.
It does. It's Guinness.
So tell me what's special about this glass bottle Guinness.
So the glass bottle Guinness does not. Dave is my father's mother's grandson. I'm sorry, that was good. I like Josh. He's funny. David is my father's mother's grandson. I like it. But the glass bottle of Guinness. So this is just Guinness Stout. This is going to be different, or it's Guinness Draft Stout in a glass. So these are technically the same thing. Technically.
They taste way different though.
But they taste infinitely different. Yeah, Jeff is correct. The Guinness in the can will be more pillowy on the mouthfeel. It's going to be softer. You have to coerce people to hitting the like. Yeah, Keith, we got to coerce
I
them.
think it'll just like you drink it and it explodes in your mouth.
Yeah, and the flavor is going to be a little bit more intense too.
Oh my gosh, I opened it and I got that hiss.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it because I don't know what's going on here.
I put Josh's comment up on the thing, and I don't know if it worked. And then I made it really big, and I don't know if that made it really big. And then I didn't know how to get rid of it, so I figured out how to drag it off. That's good.
Good idea, Dave.
Dave, you need to open this.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, we're waiting on you.
Curtis didn't tell me what was special about it.
I did, and then you just ignored me.
Yeah, you did, Dave. You kind of just blocked him out.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I explained the whole thing.
I was
Yeah.
I was looking at Josh's comment. I apologize. I prioritized Josh over you, Curtis. That's what happened.
And then you hate on me because you didn't listen to me. I mean, it looks really nice. I enjoy Guinness out of the can better.
It smells very much the same.
It smells a little lighter, in truth. Like the flavor, the scent is more mild.
Yeah, but I'm smelling it out of the bottle, and I kind of accumulate that with smelling it out of the top of the bottle.
Yeah.
I
Truthfully,
poured
smelling it
it.
out of the bottle seems a little bit more intense.
I don't see, I think, any comments that are not on YouTube.
This is the darkest beer you could find, pretty much. It's black.
Do you think this is the darkest beer we could find?
No, you can see through it. Oh god, I got the hiccups. I think
Oh no, you already got the hiccups. That's bad.
I might die. 27 with hiccups is death.
It's the darkest mass distributed beer. Let me say.
That would be a very accurate representation of what this beer is. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know of any other dark beer. No, Keith, we need to not have all the beers. No,
Yeah.
none of them. Send beers to all the people saying they will attend the show. That would actually be not a bad idea once we have money
To do what? To allow them to do what?
to send all the people who watch the stream the beers. It's like I would do that if we had money.
I would raffle it away before the show that a lucky number of people would get it. We have such a small audience right now, we could probably afford it.
It's like 5 people or something. It's like, oh, the 5 people that watch this get it.
I mean, Keith Bowes is Rachel's dad.
Oh, okay.
So
we could totally. I mean, I got 3 extras. I got you, Keith. I got you.
yeah, we could get them to him at
Steve's got
least.
3 extras too. I got you. We got you.
Josh
We're on the same page.
Miller's a little far away, but Jeff could probably PayPal him a little bit of money. Candace is, Jeff's wife. I don't think that counts.
Candace doesn't drink beer.
Okay.
So we're good there.
All right. Rachel has it.
$50 subscription.
She chose not to drink a bunch tonight, which is fine.
Hey, you want to drink beer with the same as us and get all the same things we do? Subscribe now to the snack subscription. $50 a month.
$50 a month.
Support us on Patreon, and you get to have the snacks we do.
For $50 a month.
Oh no, it would cost much more
Join
than
our
that.
OnlyFans and we'll and
say,
get all the
Dave?
explicit shots of everything else without
Join our OnlyFoods page.
OnlyFoods.
Oh yeah.
The other possible name for the Snack Network when we couldn't get the name I originally wanted.
I mean, I told you my idea that was available, but you weren't about it. It's not something PG that I'm not putting out.
Well, then
I'm not saying
there's a reason we didn't do it. You answered your own question.
I just thought it was funny that it was available on everything.
Smells smells identical.
I agree with Keith. We should provide a list so that way people could drink along with us.
I mean,
That would be a cool
I
next
did
thing.
the stream did have the Costco box artwork for the things we're trying.
Should probably
I
have
mean,
a list of like a
You're
detail.
sure we could have done a better job of providing this time. Last
Keith, you're
According
right.
to
We could have done this so much better.
the last
According to our behind the scenes talk, we didn't nail this down until a minute before the stream.
last time we did the Bud Light seltzers, the holiday seltzers. That was our last live stream that we didn't play games, right?
I still get nightmares.
There is a new whole collection of White Claw seltzers, like a new variety pack.
Are one of them peppermint?
We also have the Truly Teas, which I think we should do as a
we
live
do.
stream now. So if you see the Truly Teas, the Truly Seltzer Teas, you should probably pick those up because we'll probably do that as the next live stream.
I thought
Are
you
those
had extras for
alcoholic?
Jeff.
Jeff
I do
has
have
we
those.
all have them. I bought them.
Yeah,
I bought them. I distributed them. We haven't done videos for them. So I think we should do them as a live stream.
I like that. I like what Candace is going with, a bingo card. I like that a lot.
What's on the bingo card?
Like, I don't know. We do
Bingo cards are great when we have enough inside jokes that we do on the streams every time.
like count them.
Yeah, count them. Count them's a good bingo square.
Jokes we have, Jeff.
Screw bingo. Let's do Jenga.
Jenga.
We
that would actually be a fun thing to play, like as a live stream randomly, like on if we have a following on TikTok.
We could, yeah.
Let's live
Actually,
stream
that
Jenga.
is
Yes.
the giant Jenga. We do it in person. That
Do it in
would
person. We all take we take a shot if you lose. That's how it works.
that would actually be a really funny thing to do live on TikTok. That feels like TikTok live. That's definitely.
That sounds good.
I'm adding it to the list.
If you take a shot, you lose. I don't want Dave to get too messed up.
All right,
Very true. I'm really good at this.
Should we try this Guinness in a glass bottle?
Yeah.
I don't have Twitch chat open.
Oh man, I didn't. You're streaming this on Twitch chat?
It is Twitch chat, although it should show it in YouTube. Theoretically, everything should appear in the YouTube chat,
I don't even have
And it-
Twitch open.
and it doesn't.
Oh.
Look.
It doesn't always go backwards.
Let me go get the Twitch chat open.
That's
So let's try this out while I
I
get
didn't
the
know we
Twitch
had a
chat.
Twitch, to be honest.
it's the same. I'm gonna spoiler. It tastes exactly the same.
I feel like it has a little bit more of a like bite on the back of the tongue.
Hey guys on Twitch.
I don't know how to.
Anybody in there, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff, can you
there's
see
people
it?
there. There's 3 people watching on Twitch.
Are there anybody in the chat room? Anybody we should give some shout outs to?
Yeah, Kat, Candace's friend.
Okay.
Cat.
Hi, Cat.
Kitley Cat.
Hi, Cat.
George is in here.
I did see George slightly in the chat, and I wasn't sure where he was coming from.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, I have a question.
Josh is also on that one too.
Do you think that the one?
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate being on both.
Jeff, do you think the Guinness in the bottle is more malty? Is that what I'm getting more of? Like I can't pin it down. There's more of something.
It's more malty.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely more malty.
Okay. Because I'm like, it definitely has. It's more flavored. It has more of a. It's not hops, but it's like a more of a bitter bite at the back of the tongue. That's what I like.
The can is definitely bigger too. There's more beer.
Well, yeah. The bottle is 11.7 and the can is 14.9 ounces.
Okay, so it's 3 ounces, which doesn't seem like it would be a lot, but like I can tell that like I'm drinking this quicker.
Or you just chug it, brah.
It's good. I mean, I'm a big fan. I'm a pretty good fan of Guinness.
The more
I'm the type of person to where Dave asked what my most normal beer here is, and I was like, I have Southern Tier beer.
You see, I got into Coors seltzers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's strange.
It's not strange. It's delicious. Get off me. Get off my back, Dave.
I drank the rest of the Mike's Hard seltzers from the Super Bowl videos.
So did I.
How was that?
I hated them more. Drinking them more.
I'd give them an average rating of like 7 out of 10.
Like they were kind of good that night, and I don't think I would be upset if you handed me just like a lemon one. Like I don't think I'd be like, "Oh man," I'd be like, "All right, fine, not okay, I guess."
I'd prefer like a regular Mike's Hard. Like, what was the problem with that? There's like 4 million grams of sugar in it.
It was like I found out that I'm not a big fan of carbonated alcohol.
Yeah. I don't think I really am either, Jeff. I think I agree. I don't think it should be. I want beer. Like I don't want seltzers.
I've actually gotten more into seltzers just because I'm trying to watch my figure, and
I'm really enjoying IPAs and the light beers we've been doing. Some of these darker beers, the stouts, like I like it. Like I think it's fun. Like I'm fascinated by the taste, the flavors. Like we've got a couple really cool ones coming up on the channel, so hit the subscribe button. But I think overall, I enjoy lighter IPAs and stuff.
I am a big fan of the darker stouts.
I know you are.
Really quick, Dave.
Yeah.
In Twitch, you're saying that we're playing Splatoon 2.
Yeah, I couldn't turn that off. It didn't let me. So
you have to take it to just chatting.
Yeah, yeah.
We're playing Splatoon. Shush. That's what we're doing. That's what this is.
I'm Splatooning some beer in my mouth.
No one's watching Splatoon 2 anyway. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey.
It's what we were playing last time, yesterday, or on St. Patrick's Day when we tested the stream. That's what John and I were playing.
I think the bottle's a little more smoky too. Sorry, I'm on the beer still.
There's 729 people watching Splatoon 2 on Twitch.
Right now.
That's it.
Right now.
722.
I'm sorry to those who stumble upon 3 jerks drinking beer.
But really, are you missing anything?
This is basically the gameplay anyway.
This is Splatoon 2 real life.
Guinness is good. It's good. It's
very good.
It's still not my favorite thing. I'm never gonna love it as much as I think I should.
Your favorite thing, Dave.
Yeah.
Hops.
No, you know what? I decided. You know what my favorite my plain beer right now is?
Bud Light Lime.
No, it's the No Yeah. It's the Bell's No Yeah.
You see, the more I drank that, the more it was just blah.
It's so
boring.
It's so basic. Like if we're picking basic beers, I really liked it.
I mean, yeah, if you're going for the most basic beer that no one's gonna be mad about, it's a great beer. But it's just too expensive to rationalize.
That's fair. That's a fair argument.
It's $10 for a 6-pack. You go $10, you get a 12-pack of Bud Light. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm down with Keith. Yeah, that Warlock Imperial is good. I've had that one. The Southern Tier, Jeff.
Yeah. The what?
The Warlock.
The Warlock.
Actually, yeah, that's the one he likes. He likes the Warlock Imperial.
I've never had that one.
Hmm.
What do you think, Dave? Would you like Guinness?
I think it's okay. I should like it more, but I don't like it as much as I should.
How do you even call yourself Irish?
Yeah. What?
I see a cat in the background of Jeff's stream.
I've
But,
got the-
you're not going to be able to see it. Sad.
What's up, Dave?
I-
You call yourself Irish and you don't like Guinness?
Here, I could show Jeff's.
Dave, do you even like potatoes?
Yeah, Dave. Do you like potatoes?
There's just Jeff, so you can see Jeff and his cat.
He's avoiding the question.
He's avoiding the question.
Do
He doesn't
I like I like potatoes? I don't like mashed potatoes. Is that a crime?
What?
No. Out of all the
You don't like
potatoes, baked potatoes are my least favorite. No,
Really?
but I still like them. I love potatoes.
How do you usually make those? I'm curious.
In the oven, usually.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you're making them in the microwave, you're doing it a little wrong.
That is the
I used
wrong
to
way.
Make them in the microwave.
I mean, whenever I make hash browns in the morning, I actually par cook my potatoes in the microwave. Like I'll chop them up really quick, and I'll throw them in the microwave, so they get kind of cooked, and then I'll get a ripping hot pan full of with a good coating of oil.
Okay.
Throw them in there, and then get a nice crisp crust. It just takes so freaking long to cook potatoes that way.
I know. Dave,
Rachel makes the potatoes.
Rachel does make
Dave.
the best potatoes.
do you eat a lot of French fries for breakfast in the morning?
I love
No,
French
just
fries.
Coke.
French fries, leftover French fries in the morning for breakfast are great.
What is wrong with you, man?
Leftover French fries he left on the kitchen counter overnight.
Leftover Cajun fries specifically.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm
Guys.
Five Guys.
In my brain, I'm expecting Dave to say leftover McDonald's fries.
Oh,
the next
oh
day.
God, no! McDonald's. While we're talking about fries, because we already talked about Guinness, we already beat Guinness to death. When we're talking
It's
about
not over yet.
when we talk about French fries, McDonald's fries are good at one moment. Let me tell you that moment when they're hot, fresh, and way too salty. That's when McDonald's fries are delicious. Any other time, they're trash. They're always gonna be trash, and you should never eat them.
You know, it's still better than Burger King fries. Burger King fries are never good.
I think I haven't been to Burger King now.
Taking them, throwing them out.
It's been years now since I've been to Burger King. I
Just order them and throw them straight in the trash.
They're good for one thing: feeding the pigeons.
And even then, they give them starch issues.
Yeah. But let me tell you, those KFC fries, those are finger licking good. KFC fries, you need to try them if you haven't.
I have not.
I think they're okay. I think Rally's fries are really good. Five Guys are the best though.
I like Red Robin fries.
Red Robin fries are good, but that's because they're endless. That's not.
Yeah, that's my favorite
no,
part of Red Robin
You gotta
fries.
get the campfire dipping sauce. It's so good.
I saw an Olive Garden picture with the breadsticks, and all I want from Olive Garden is the breadsticks. I don't care about the rest of Olive Garden.
I get the soup salad breadsticks, and I just get all that.
Yeah. You know what I really don't understand about Olive Garden? This is just in general. This is my brain being slightly intoxicated. At lunchtime, at 11, 12 o'clock, why is it packed? Why is Olive Garden absolutely filled to the brim with people?
Because you get that unlimited soup salad breadsticks lunch deal for $8.95.
How do you know? He just knows the
Hey,
I'm not hating. I'm just
Sounds like somebody's guilty of being there.
no,
I
I've
used to
never
work
been to
across-
Olive Garden at lunch.
Yeah.
I used to work across the street from an Olive Garden every day. It could be a Tuesday without fail. Noon comes around, it's packed.
Mhm.
I don't even understand.
It's just classy enough to have a lunch meeting in. It's
I
better
guess.
than at Denny's, but it's still worse than a 5-star. It's the classiest mid-tier restaurant you could go to.
I guess that's fair. You're not gonna. I could see having a business meeting at Olive Garden. Nobody would be upset. That's the nice thing.
Everybody'd leave full, and it wouldn't cost you that much.
Rachel's throwing shade that's saying that Rally's fries are gross.
I disagree.
I'm unsubscribing from you, Rachel. I'm sorry, but Rally's fries
Unsubscribed.
were the biggest thing I ever looked forward to when I was a child.
That's because all your mom made was boiled chicken. According to Jeff, mind
It
you,
wasn't that bad.
in
Sometimes she
case
puts
she's
salt on the
watching,
boiled
she likes
chicken.
her stuff occasionally.
Sometimes she puts sauce on the boiled chicken. Jeez.
Salt. I said salt.
Oh, salt. Not even sauce, just salt.
I don't think I've ever had my boiled chicken with sauce on it. No, not once. No.
You needed Frank's Red Hot around all the time.
We didn't have hot sauce.
Makes-
I only got the hot sauce because of Josh's house.
It makes chicken a little bit better if it's not good chicken. Like if it's mediocre chicken, like you can just kind of drench it in Frank's Red Hot, and you're like, all right, this is kind of edible now.
So since we're on chicken, who has the what restaurant has the best chicken?
Oh,
Oh yeah, this is where it gets into that weird realm of like, what am I getting? Is it a breast? Is it a thigh? Is it a wing? Like, what am I doing? Am I going
Like,
for
what
wings? Am I
restaurant?
going for
Not what
that?
fast food restaurant?
I
yeah.
guess fast food or we can do casual sit down, kind of like Red Robin, like nothing like fancy any of that.
You know,
Chains?
I'll tell you, I'm not a guy to go from restaurant to restaurant going, what's this chicken situation like?
Okay, so the only thing I'm gonna say here is I don't understand why everybody loves Chick-fil-A.
No,
Chick-fil-A is delicious to me.
It's fine. I'm not criticizing it. I just don't think it's the greatest thing in the world.
But it's one of the best fast food chicken you can get.
so I'm gonna agree kind of with Dave actually.
What?
So yeah, weird. I'm gonna say I do like Chick-fil-A. I like their nuggets. I like their chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
My only caveat is I'm with Dave in the fact that I don't understand the obsession
Yeah, I don't
some
get it.
people have. Like same kind of deal with Olive Garden, how it's packed. There's a Chick-fil-A over by me. I will literally never probably go to because every time I look at it, the line goes around the building once, and then it goes around again,
Yeah,
and then
they-
it's out in the street.
And then they have those people that like take the order outside to speed things
No.
up.
The last time I was
Screw that.
the last
Stay
time I
away
was
from me.
the last time I was there, they had like 8 people outside.
Yeah.
How do you employ 8 people other than paying? They must be paying the minimum wage.
No,
This-
they pay higher than minimum wage.
That's
They do.
They
It's-
do.
it's-
I lost people from my last job to people who work at Chick-fil-A because they make like $13 an hour, and
They're
that was
l-
before the wage started happening.
their labor must be ridiculous.
Yes, they sometimes have 40 people on a shift, and then you heard me right, 40.
I mean, this is coming
40.
from. We won't talk about our current jobs, right? But like 3
I
guys.
just know.
There's 3 of us. We've all worked at the same 7-Eleven store. Most of us worked by ourselves for 8 hours.
Oh yeah, we were all by ourselves.
Yeah.
We were
Oh,
lucky.
yeah.
We were lucky if one of the other ones of us would come in just to say hi or grab a free drink or whatever, so we could pee.
Yeah. Dave, truthfully, I don't even understand how you were by yourself. Was the truthful about it?
I
you
mean,
know?
they left the legally blind guy to operate an entire gas station by himself
himself.
for sometimes hours of 21 hours straight.
Oh jeez. Yeah, that was the crap, man. And we were only getting paid minimum. But no, Chick-fil-A, they have some sort of other benefits, but they pay like $13 an hour. But the level of customer service, that's where they get it. But at the same time, it's so fake.
Yeah.
It's just so fake. I'd rather a beaten down McDonald's employee just be like, "What the hell do you want?
Yeah, like an
You want
honest.
a burger?"
It's an honest guy.
Just be honest.
I don't want him to be. I don't want him to be a jerk. Like being a jerk sucks, right? Like I don't want him to be that beat down. But like
I don't want him to lie to me.
when I walk up to the counter and he'll be like, "Yo, bro, you want some nuggets?" I'll be like, "Yeah, bro, that's
Yeah,
pretty cool."
Sounds
Like,
awesome. Yeah, don't be like, "Welcome to Chick-fil-A. Well, how can I serve you today?" It's like, calm down.
please don't serve me. I never want to be served.
No serve. Just take my order.
No,
outside.
you never once in your entire life want to be served.
No,
Dave.
no.
Rachel,
Sir.
you heard it here first. You heard it here first, Rachel. He doesn't want to be served anymore.
In there, never serve Dave again.
At all in any capacity. Anyway,
Ever.
okay. So I'm gonna go rinse out my glass.
And then we're gonna
You're
do
done?
Harp, or do you want to do Smithwick?
Which one's gonna be less strong?
In terms of what? Because the Harp is a blonde lager. The Smithwick is a red ale.
Let's do the red. Let's do the red ale.
Okay.
Not the harp.
That's the Smithwick.
Okay, I'll get the Smithwick.
Smithwick.
Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A is really good though.
The Chick-fil-A sauce?
The Polynesian sauce.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that like their food is good. It's just I don't understand how people are so crazy
So-
about it.
I lived in Shaker Square for a year, right?
I remember I was over there.
It's
I visited
by,
you once.
it's by the bad parts of Cleveland and stuff.
Yeah.
There used to be a Popeyes up the street from where I lived. Every time I drove by it, without fail, the line of cars was to the street.
Really?
I'm like, man, the Popeyes must be really good for it to always be packed like that. And
then
it's just,
you're just like disappointed as hell.
I didn't go because I was too busy.
That's the whole thing for me. Is like I don't want to go to Chick-fil-A because I'm always going to be. There's always a line, and then they're closed on Sundays, which is coincidentally the only day I ever want Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it's the only day I ever want it. Is a Sunday.
Like, I get it. It's like their Christian theology or whatever it is, but it's like that's the only day I legitimately want Chick-fil-A is Sundays. I'm like, you know what sounds good today? And I'll look over to Amy and I'll be like, I kind of want Chick-fil-A. And she's like, you know it's Sunday, right? I'll be like, guess I'm never having it. Guess what I'm not doing today.
All right, so I'm gonna play our famous
Theme song.
Nice hair, Curtis.
Thanks, dude. I gotta get.
Beverage Buddies, we try drinks.
I love how Dave feels. What he said.
This is the Stack Network Live. I'm Dave Moore. That's Jeff Daly, Curtis Lane. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button. If you're also new here, hit the like button. That would help us out a lot. We're here to try another Irish drink from the Irish Variety Pack from
if
Costco.
You're also new here, Dave doesn't like to be served, so don't
doesn't
do
like to be
either.
served. You gotta count how many ways he wants to be served. It's 0.
Oh, yeah? We're on our way to our eventual goal of 84 subscribers. That's
I have
our...
a cat.
Almost there. You guys could be the one.
Yeah, you could be the one. I think everybody in our chat rooms are already subscribed, though.
It could be. You never know.
Except for maybe George. We did see George in here.
Yeah.
George sounds like a new guy. I don't know who George is.
Welcome,
Jeez.
George. Sorry, I have a cat. He wanted love, so I needed to give him a hug.
Oh, yeah?
He needed a love break.
You know, he looks like a little bit like the Smithwick's red ale.
You want to say hi, Higgins?
He has a red sheen to him, doesn't he?
A little bit orange. Yeah, he's a little brown. You okay? He's a good boy.
He wants a hug.
He always loves a hug.
So who wants to tell us about this?
So Smithwick's is an original red Irish ale. It was originally founded in 1710 over in Ireland. It has a ruby red brew color, and it also has notes that are more floral in overall flavor, but it still sticks with a more robust maltiness. It is quite nice. Guinness acquired them, I believe, in 1954. If I'm not 100% correct, I do apologize. But it's one of the oldest beers known that's still around. In terms of, actually, it was bought by, 1954. I'm gonna stick with that. But yeah, it's really tasty. It's an old school beer. It's literally like tasting history because it's been brewed the same way since the 18th century. So yeah, you guys are gonna expect some caramel notes, and you're gonna expect a little bit of like almost a wheatness from like a biscuit taste. Okay.
I thought you were gonna say it tastes like
I have no clue.
it's bound to happen once a stream.
Yeah, it's
My
just
internet
interesting.
didn't go out at all. Like you guys froze, but like everything else was still working, and I'm like,
Well,
what?
we kept talking a little bit, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
The stream stopped too, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's up now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Yeah.
should be back. We should all
Stream
be
is good.
in the clear.
I'm trying to make sure that.
So Curtis, I'm glad the last couple minutes we talked about the answers to life and what
Yeah.
you need to do to be successful in life. Because we're not going to touch on that subject again.
No, never again.
Never.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42.
Hey, Have you ever read that book? It's a great book.
I did like a really, really long time ago.
So
I read the 6-book trilogy of it.
Wow. So we're here to try this amber caramel notes. I tried to fix the stream, Jeff, for you so that it didn't say Splatoon 2.
Okay.
It's what I was attempting to do before we cut out.
that's
You
why.
you said it as Leisure Suit Larry too? Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
All right, so Smithwick.
Smithwick's. I'm gonna crack this baby open. I'm ready now.
Don't crack
I'm using my
the
pen.
crack the beer open.
I hope that the stream continued on the same page that everybody was on.
Yeah, I hope so too.
No,
I know Candace was able to stay on because she commented. So
immediately. I saw Candace's comment like the second we were live again. So, but I've
I got
lost
another Guinness glass.
the
so
prior
we're gonna roll
shit.
with that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Smells
she bubbly.
smells very Guinnessy and sweet, actually. I might have poured it with too much head.
No, she's very bubbly.
Ooh, it's red and amber.
I mean, yeah,
It's literally describing
So-
it.
She's a wild one.
she's a good girl.
Look at the head on that one.
Yeah, it's huge.
This one's also a lot clearer. You can see through this one fairly easily.
Oh yeah,
You can
Oh,
make
it does smell a lot. It smells a lot cleaner. It smells a lot sweeter.
it does.
Really
It's,
excited
it
about
does
this
smell very sweet.
Heck yeah! 5 likes. Thank you, everyone. You're awesome.
Oh, good, and those counted towards the same stream. That or they all hit 5. They all hit the like button again.
No, they did it. It continued. Don't worry.
Perfect, fantastic. I appreciate you two for figuring that out.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one because it's supposed to be really fresh and clean. And yeah, I just like the fact that it's literally one of the oldest beers in the world.
I'm letting this foam go down a little bit because if I drink
Same.
it, if I let it, if I
still-
drink it right now, it's just gonna be foam.
I still have other beer, so
You have a lot of other beer. I finished all my other beer.
I finished the first Guinness. I need to finish the second Guinness, and now we have the third technical Guinness of Smithwick. Are you blowing on it, Dan?
I am blowing on it.
Trying to cool it down.
I know
don't
it's
why, but I do that with ice cream.
You blow ice cream?
Yeah, you ever just like eating ice cream? You're like, because your brain says it's hot. You should blow on it, even though it's not hot, and you don't need to blow on it. But you still do anyway.
Do you get this, Dave?
no. This is psychotic, Jeff. The answer to that.
All right, good. Good thing I'm not the only
it's
one.
the same way that he cares about calories in beer.
I do care. I care about calories and everything.
How many calories does this beer have?
This one has about, I believe it was 170.
It's not that much worse than any other regular beer.
No, it's the carbs that get you in these beers because they're empty carbs, so you're just drinking it, so it goes through you. It's the more or less the equivalent of eating like 4 to 5 or 5 pieces of bread.
Don't you want the car?
No,
No, you don't want carbs, Jeff.
carbs.
No, that's why I have to poop them out.
Yes, but these are empty carbs.
Yeah.
Well, that's even better. I don't want them to be full carbs.
Although I am. We're both gonna be drunk by the end of this, and we're recording tomorrow. So
Oh, jeez. Good luck with that.
I don't
I'm taking down a couple trees tomorrow.
see. That sounds much harder than eating a bunch of snacks.
I like working on stuff.
All right, this head
just-
this head is getting less. I'm ready to go.
All right, let me get a sippity sip of something else.
I meant to
What
have
is that?
I meant to have water down
I'm
here.
having the off-brand Aldi Vi sparkling water.
Are we ready?
Because
Are we ready?
I don't buy LaCroix anymore because
Ooh.
it's expensive.
Ooh, it's very sweet when you smell it.
It's very sweet when you smell it. Yeah, you are correct. I'm going in for it. That's real good. It is much lighter and much more floral.
It's like a florally Guinness.
Yeah.
It's like amber ale.
Are you sure?
Do they call it red ale because it's red or because the Irish people have red hair?
think it's because it's red.
I
Joe.
guess probably because it's red.
Just a
Think
thought.
about it. I think it's because it's red.
I think it's because it's red. You sure?
No, I'm not actually.
The question,
That's
Jeff.
fine.
The question, Jeff, is did they make it red because of the red hair?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Exactly.
Were they like
There weren't a lot of red-haired people over there.
there weren't or there were?
There weren't.
That's because it's
Well, there
it's
were-
still a recessive gene.
There were still a lot more of them than
Laura's here.
Laura from Laura's library card.
LLC.
LLC, yeah.
So it's
Hi,
pretty
Laura.
good. It definitely tastes a little bit different. It's a lot. I think it's a little bit lighter.
I don't dislike it. I
Does
don't
that mean you don't like it?
I don't know if I like it though.
I mean, I definitely like regular Guinness better. This one caught me a little weird.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm at too. Like, I'm like, oh, it's Guinness-y, but I prefer a Guinness over this.
I think I would like this more with food. Like if I had a
Yeah, that's what you do in Ireland.
food. I don't know.
Hard meal like bangers and mash.
I don't know if I would go with that, but yeah, that'd be good. Anything.
Let me tell you, bangers and mash are another level of delicious. Oh, that's the one thing I miss. Over there, the food was delicious.
It would be good with something like that, like something kind of carby, kind of sweet, kind of like
Yeah.
some sort of like pastries, but like the good kind of pastries, like the kind of like Irish soda bread kind of style. I know it's not really a pastry. I'm seeing the look.
Say pastry.
I'm seeing the look, Curtis. I got it.
like a delicious pastry, you know, like Irish soda bread.
But I want.
What?
I would like this with an Irish, like a piece of Irish soda bread. Like that feels like it's
with a
correct.
piece of pizza.
That would all like a pizza, like a barbecue chicken pizza.
I just want some. Maybe I should order pizza.
Like the baby bottles of Coke were delicious. No, Candace commented the baby bottles of Coke. There were no free refills on drinks in restaurants or anything, so you spend like $2 on a thing of Coke, and it'd be so small, and you just drink it.
That would annoy me.
It was less expensive than beer. It was more expensive than beer. Beer was less expensive than the Coke.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Interesting.
It's such a weird thing to think that like America doesn't care about making us like fat at all.
Oh,
like
no.
like they pretty
They want
much
us fat.
they're pretty much committed to making it happen. And then
They want us
like
fat and docile.
and then like Ireland's like, we know we could just get everybody drunk. Like
I don't.
Drunk is better.
You know, you say that, but whenever like we went to eat at like 6:00 most nights, and when you go look for stuff open at 6:00 in Ireland, it's all pubs.
Good.
It's only pubs. Everything closed at 5:00. The latest, the pub stayed up late, which was 11:00.
see, that
But
seems
the
like
pub
such a
had some delicious food.
that seems like such a much nicer world. Like everything's
Yeah.
closed by 11.
Yeah, but can you imagine getting off work on second shift? You're looking for something to eat, and everything's closed.
So Dave, I
There's
have to
not even
make
like
our
a
one
pizza place open.
fair. Dave, I have to make our one COVID joke.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well, hold on.
that'd be good.
Ben's not here as far as I'm aware. It's really
I like how you say like, "Oh, that's sounds like such a nicer world where everything closed at 11." That's the world we live in now.
Yeah, but sadly, it's not really being treated that way.
it's different.
It's
That's how Chicago felt when Amy and I went there. It was like everything closed at like 8, 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Look, it's the one thing of all the stuff that I liked. I liked when everything kind of closed early. I kind of enjoyed the peacefulness of the world when not everybody was out.
What
Enjoy
difference
less
does it make? How often were you out to wear?
Well, no,
You're staying
no.
inside.
The problem is like when I go out, it's not peaceful. It never was. And when I had to go out every single day, and the rest of the world still didn't have to go out, it was almost peaceful for like a month. Like the world was kind of nice.
Yeah, when we were first in quarantine, like my drive to work was actually pretty empty. It was weird.
Yeah, that was nice.
It was
then-
calm and kind of serene.
And then all the idiots came out.
Yeah, then it all ended and it's over. Like, yeah, sure,
Got
everything's
worse.
still closing earlier than it used to, but it's not better. It's still chaotic and awful.
But also, nobody answered my question originally.
Yes, okay.
Where's the best chicken place?
Seafood chowder is delicious in Ireland.
What?
The best. I mean, you never answered my question. Are we talking about chicken places in fast food or just in general?
I think just in general, that's where I'm at. Because I think I'm
Cheesecake Factory. No, just kidding. So let me tell you,
I mean-
Cheesecake Factory has this plate. Everything's over 2,000 calories.
Oh, of
It's
course.
already given. But they have this plate called like the Parmesan. You know how you get chicken Parmesan?
Yeah.
You get chicken Parmesan pizza.
Okay.
Where no. It's where the crust was just a giant chicken Parmesan patty,
What?
and they just put spaghetti on top with sauce on top.
Are they
it's
just
the
running out
most
of ideas, or
massive
just, like,
thing of
throw
chicken.
things together?
Let me tell you, if you don't care about being unhealthy, it's delicious. Because you just get a giant hunk of chicken Parmesan, which is a bunch of spaghetti on top.
There was a time at Cheesecake Factory where I could get a salad that I liked, and then the menu became chaotic.
You know, their salads are also like 2,000 calories.
I know, but that's why they were so good.
Dave, we got a question from Rachel. Is what is that place called with the pickin' chicken?
Oh, Soho. Oh, you're
Soho.
right. Soho, Southern Hospitality. Oh my God, yeah. Soho in at West 25th is the best chicken, but that is a local place, and we were kind of like debating chains. But
Isn't that the place that has like deep fried turkey on Thanksgiving?
yes. Oh my
I
God,
heard that was delicious.
it was the best turkey I've ever had in my entire life. Yeah, Soho Pickin' Chicken. It's like Wednesday nights only, and it's only in person, which is probably not a thing right now. But you go in and
do pick up.
you go in and pick. You have to go in.
Yeah.
It's Pickin' Chicken. You get to pick the kinds of chicken you want, and you get to pick
Okay.
sides. Oh my God, it is the best chicken you've ever tasted in your entire life. Period.
I don't know. My mom's made some good boiled
Some
chicken.
nasty chicken.
So the bar is really low.
So in my terms of fast food chicken, I've been to Raising Cane's a little bit. I really like their chicken.
I've been hearing that a lot too. Like they've actually been getting a lot better.
I think it's just okay. I don't. The thing I dislike about Raising Cane's is it's just
It's
chicken.
not Chick-fil-A.
It's just chicken fingers. It's just chicken fingers.
That's what makes it delicious.
I mean, Chick-fil-A is just chicken sandwiches basically.
And chicken nuggets.
It's just a modified chicken sandwich without the bun.
Yes, but listen to me. It is only chicken fingers.
I can tell you what the most disappointing chicken I've had is.
Yeah, let's do that.
Dude,
What's the most
dude,
disappointing?
The new McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich.
Really?
It's not crispy at all.
I haven't had it yet.
It's a lumpy chicken sandwich.
It's lumpy.
You bite it, it's not crispy. It's not that snap. It's not like Popeyes or anything. And I had that buffalo one, and the patty's not even buffalo. They just put buffalo sauce on top. It's disappointing.
Oh, that's sad. I don't like that.
Although Jeff, that's what ruined the Burger King spicy chicken sandwich. Is that it used to just be a spicy patty, and then they're like, no, we're gonna put spicy sauce on it, and the sauce, all the sauce at Burger King is nasty, all of it. And so now it's not only like kind of mediocre, it's also disgusting.
No, I agree. I missed the Burger King spicy chicken sandwich when it was like a red, like patty. They threw some mayonnaise on it, some pickles, some lettuce.
No.
Sandwich.
It was mayo and lettuce.
There was no pickles on it?
There was no pickles. It was $1.
Oh yeah, true. If you got the actual one, it came with pickles.
Yeah, you could get the fancier one.
You got that dollar menu nair stuff.
And so all you do is say no mayo. The lettuce isn't even lettuce. It's
what kind of white person are you?
Mayo's gross.
You're wrong. How are you Irish?
I don't think that's an Irish thing.
I know. I'm just being a dickhead.
The best chicken I've ever had, though, has to be. I mean, of course, you get at restaurants. Every restaurant's unique.
True.
But some of those restaurants, like, I have some really good chicken. I just can't think of any that come to mind.
You want a crispy chicken sandwich? Like, you want your default, like, basic kind of crispy chicken sandwich? Like, go to George's Kitchen, right? Also local. Like, that's a crispy chicken sandwich.
Local stuff, Dave.
Popeyes has that good one.
I still never had that.
It's amazing.
It was impossible to get.
Right, Josh?
Did you just ask somebody in chat?
Yes.
Like they're even still here.
I just waited.
Josh is still here. I can see him. He's in the Twitch.
Wait.
Josh is in the.
Josh, right, Josh?
Josh is.
Dave and I both shut up. We're like, oh wait, there's another person entering the chat.
Josh is still in the
Twitch. Chat.
He just joins and says, "Yeah, right," and he leaves.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's in our Twitch chat. I can see him.
And I was able to get it the day before the wedding. My wedding.
I would agree with Rachel in terms of Joe's Deli does have really good chicken. Who's a Kitley Cat? Hi, Kitley Cat. Welcome to the stream. Yeah,
hi. Welcome.
I still haven't gotten the Popeyes chicken sandwich yet either. I don't think I've ever had it.
If you're new here to our live chat, hit the like button. That's what we're trying to do, is get likes on this stream.
Candace says that the Longhorn chicken is delicious. I've never had the Longhorn chicken.
That's a thing? You can get chicken at Longhorn?
I didn't know. How would I have known?
So Kat was on Twitch. Oh, nice to see you, Kat.
Okay, so that's Kat. Hit the like button.
I'm not gonna push you. I'm just gonna say hi.
Hit the subscribe button while
do
you're there.
Whatever you
get
want
us
to do
get us
of
to
your own free will.
our goal.
Don't always listen to Dave.
84
Popeyes
subscribers.
Chicken sandwich. I need to go try that.
I do too. I want to do a Dave's Adventures. I haven't done a Dave's Adventures since we started the Sack Network. Where I go.
I mean, I'm still waiting to do the McRib, but that's just me.
No, the McRib's gone, so we'll do it when it comes back.
In like 8 years. This is just me waiting for Dave.
Yeah, I was waiting for that too. Come on, Dave.
I was literally
Jeff.
I offered to pick him up and do it, and he's like, "No."
Yeah, we also had 8 COVID cases around me at the time.
I did it like 4 times. I offered to come pick you up every time, and you're just like, "No."
84. No. We hit 84 subscribers, everybody. I just wanted to.
Yeah, because Kat.
Our next goal at 85.
85 is the next goal.
All right.
We gotta do something weird at 100. We gotta figure it out.
I vote we review water.
Yeah.
All
of our own waters.
I will say, okay, there's this place in Shaker Square called Zanzibar. It's only local. Had some delicious chicken now that I think about it. Local, so none of you guys will ever know. But
I think that's the argument to like the best anything. Like the answer is never like Popeyes. Like
no, it's never like a chain restaurant. It's like this local place I go to does this.
I've decided that KFC can't take an order at all. Have you guys ever gotten the correct thing at KFC ever in your life?
I don't remember I ever going to KFC, to be honest.
Yeah, I go to KFC. I get their fries all the time.
Yeah,
the chicken's okay. I mean, it's good.
The extra crispy chicken from KFC is decent. It's comparable with Popeyes.
I don't think I don't go to fast food restaurants very often, so I can't really talk.
The problem with KFC is they can't take an order. They just can't. They just never take an order properly.
I haven't had a problem with KFC.
Yeah, well, lucky you.
You know what?
Where did Curtis go? Oh, hi, Curtis.
I'm still here. Cat's back. Well, bye, kitty.
We were not live, so let's rewind. Cracker Barrel is the best chicken. I've never had food at Cracker. Never had it.
Cracker Barrel is the best chicken you can get anywhere in the country.
I've been to Cracker Barrel like one time in my life, ever.
That's weird.
And I've never had food there.
What? What'd you go there for? Just to take in the ambiance?
No, buy Christmas presents.
Okay, fair enough. So this is a story for me actually. So I traveled for work for a little bit. I was out in Indianapolis, and so I was helping with just training associates and things like that. Well, just bringing them on, like onboarding and things. That's all I'll go into with that. And as Jeff chugs his beer, and because I couldn't find anywhere to eat, there was a Cracker Barrel right outside of my hotel. That's literally what I ordered from every single day I was out there. I was out there for 4 straight days. That was literally my dinner every single day, and I ordered dinner and breakfast the next day. So I would just keep it in my fridge, and then I would have just Cracker Barrel dinner.
And breakfast.
And breakfast, and I would just be like, all right, cool, this is what's happening, because there was nothing else around. I was in the middle of freaking nowhere.
There was, when I was in Columbus for a bit for work years ago, there was a sushi place across the street, and I had a lot of sushi that whole time.
Oh yeah.
We already
Fried chicken from Cracker Barrel, I'd say, is the best
we get
all
our,
around chicken you can get anywhere in the country.
I'd agree with Jeff.
we ready to get our last beer, guys? Is Jeff done?
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
finished
Jeff
it.
chugged it.
Our last beer, it's another Guinness.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Another Guinness in a cup.
So to kind of give some information while you guys get this, the Harp by Guinness was originally introduced in 1960, and it was selling its first batch in 1964. So this was brought on because there was a transition of people that were drinking more dark beers to more people that wanted a regular beer that would be overall just good with any type of food. So instead of it being really heavy, this is going to be more of a light beer. It's a very simple lager. Once again, it's going to have more of a floral scent, and it's also going to be more smooth and sweet than the other beers that we've tried already. And to kind of give you a little bit more of a backstory of like the flavor profile, it's going to have notes of honey and wheat. It's very sweet, very smooth, and it's going to be very fun to drink as we get there.
That's gonna be awesome. I've had art before. It's really good. Man, Curtis, I'm glad you told me the entire description of Harp. I went over the entire history, so we never have to go through that again.
No.
You want to tell me all about what Harp is, Curtis?
I mean, it's a light beer.
Is it? It's not going to be light. It's going to be the opposite, isn't it?
No, it's a light beer. It's a blonde ale.
I was going to say it's a blonde ale.
It's like
This was one of the first light beers that Guinness actually came out with.
I feel like you're lying to me.
Says on the back, it's imported from Ireland. It's classic, so it's still going to be it's going to be like kind of like a German beer more or less, but it's gonna be crisp and fruity.
It says lager though, like
it is a lager. That's what we've been saying.
we're going live now. We were frozen.
Okay,
We were
good.
off the stream that whole time. Although the whole time you guys said I was frozen, I could hear everything you guys were saying.
Weird.
That's weird.
It is very weird. Like I never lost any conversation in that time. Candace is back in our chat.
Weird.
Either way. It's that old Brooklyn internet, right, Dave?
Yeah, that's exactly it. This old Irish internet.
They're delivering it to you through mice hamster wheels.
Dave's already pouring his beer. We got to pour the beer, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
Oh no.
I got my Hofbrauhaus.
Oh my god, it's
Stein.
so light.
It's
know,
a
right?
lager.
The Boston lager I had wasn't light.
Oh, I poured too fast.
I poured really fast too. I got a really
Smells
big
good,
head.
though.
It looks like a Miller Lite, doesn't it?
No, it's
Whoa.
like I hate saying this. It looks kind of green.
What do you mean? It looks like piss to me.
Mine looks a little green.
Is it because it's reflecting your shirt?
I mean, that's possible.
I think that's what it is, Dave.
Definitely looking.
Candace, thank you. I appreciate
look
that. I had no idea. I'm also a little bit more intoxicated than I normally am.
Mhm.
Looking at it on the camera, it looks like a light beer, but
it does.
looking at it like at the monitor, like looks green. It's very weird.
It's because you have a shirt on that it's going through the light is passing through the thing to reflect the green off of your shirt and make it look green.
Maybe.
That's how light works, Dave.
I'm not
It's
in
called
refraction. I'm not in refraction class.
I'm 5 years removed from college. I don't even know how to do at math anymore.
What's
Oh yeah, you're 5 years removed. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I've only been out technically for like 2 years now.
6 years if we're counting the years?
No, not me.
What else will be counting, Dave?
I got my degree in 2015.
So did I.
So it's 2021.
It's 5.5 years.
Fair. You're right.
I mean,
You're right.
I finished my undergrad in 2016 and I got my master's degree in 2018.
Yeah, you have a master's degree.
Yeah, I technically have 3 of them. Not 3 master's degree. That's too much. 3 overall degrees. That's why I took an extra like 2 classes to get a double major in undergraduate because I was like, I better make up for some time.
It smells like a Guinness, guys.
You think? It's made by Guinness, dude.
I got that.
Something more original.
Except the other beers, like the other beers from the other companies and the other breweries, right, that we've had, don't smell all exactly the same.
I'll say these are all from Guinness.
Yeah, but like not every Bell's brewery thing we've tasted smells the same.
Well, also fair. They're not all, I guess, yeah.
Not every Great Lakes beer you smells the same.
Fair enough. But these all, I guess they start with the same base of some sort, and then they just do it differently.
It's like the Bavarian purity laws. They have a 15-14 or 15-16.
Yeah, but even in the taste of these beers we've had tonight, there's a wider variety than any of those German beers we had.
You think so? Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Such a pretty beer.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Also, fun story for you guys. I got this because I came in second place in a Stein
beauty contest.
I mean, that would be nice.
Collect $10 from every player.
I appreciate that compliment. I feel pretty. But no, it was one of those beer and Stein holding contests where you hold it straight out. Like you have to hold it like at a 90-degree angle as a full Stein.
Gosh.
Oh, it burns. I came in second.
It's who can hold it the longest?
Legitimately gave out. What?
It's who can hold it the longest?
Yes.
You won second place?
I won second place out of like 30 people.
How many, like, what the person first, did he look like a monster or something?
No, he was basically the same build as me, but we were both like just staring each other down. And so I don't feel bad that I came in second place. I was the first loser, and I know that. But he won it, and he gave the Stein to like his mom, and I think that was really cool. And like I got second place, so I got baby Stein, which is fine with me. He got like a big one. Totally cool with that. He gave it to his mom. I thought that was really cute. But no, we were going for a solid like 3.5 minutes. It was rough. It's hard. Like I don't know if anybody's held their arm out like holding a solid liter of a liquid.
Yeah, that
but
sucks.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when like you can't spill it, but like you're holding it like that.
Are you ready to try it, guys?
Yeah.
I'm ready to try it. I'm just making shadows.
Ooh.
Crisp. Delicious.
Yeah, actually, that's really good.
That's real good.
I prefer that over the regular Guinness.
I need to dip out. I need to pee.
Did you say that smelled like Guinness, Dave? It does not smell like Guinness to me. It tastes delicious, though. Does not smell like Guinness, though, to me.
I thought it kind of did smell like Guinness.
Maybe you just had that Guinness in your throat.
I mean, that it's in the same cup and the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Jeff, what should we say about Curtis while he's gone?
Well, that he looks like Curtis.
He looks like Curtis.
Well, you hear that, Curtis? Haha, joke's on you.
Want to tell me about the hat? Want to tell me about the hat, Jeff? Want to tell me the history of the hat?
It's a hat I got in Ireland.
As I spill on myself.
It's a flat cap.
Okay.
It's one of the most popular hats in Ireland, but it's from Muckrows, a weaver's workshop, and it's a local Irish workshop there. That's one of the better ones to buy stuff from. But yeah, it's made in Killarney. We were actually in Killarney And we stopped by and I looked around for hats for a while. But yeah, the flat caps are like a traditional Irish hat. It keeps your head warm. It's not meant for cold weather, but anything rainy and stuff, it's perfect for.
Now you've given it a purpose. Not only did you pull it off, unlike any other person I think could ever pull off a hat, right?
Yeah.
Like it definitely suits you, like amazingly, but it's also has a purpose that I didn't know.
It does have a purpose. It's great for any rainy, because it rains mostly in Ireland. It doesn't really snow there. It mostly rains.
Did you buy multiple of them?
I wish. I only bought one. I was being cheap. I should have bought multiples. I keep hinting my birthday or Christmas or anything or the anniversary at Candace to get me more, but she never does.
Can you order them? Like, could you order them online?
Yeah, you can order them from Amazon and then from their websites. They have websites.
Does it come from?
You look pretty snazzy in them too.
Yeah, I know. There's Macros. There's a couple other good ones in Ireland that you can buy from.
Yeah, I'll allow Curtis back in the call. Hi, Curtis.
They're really good.
I had to pee.
You're now on the right-hand side.
Ooh.
That's fine. I needed to pee. I had taken in a lot of liquid.
Yeah, we all
That's
have.
why you have that fifth Stein, right, Curtis?
Yeah,
exactly.
You have an extra one.
Gotta fill it up.
You didn't. You didn't need to get up at all.
I peed way more than a Stein. I'll put it that way.
But yeah,
much more than that.
I really am a fan of these hats. I think
They
I
look
look good in it. Candace thinks I look good in it.
I think we all agree you look good in it. You definitely pull it off unlike I think anybody else could. Like I think of every person I know, right? And the majority of like our selective group of people, right? Like the majority of us are like Irish German, right? That's the majority here. Okay? Jeff is the only person who could pull off this hat.
Yeah. I look weird with it. Like I've had those hats and I just look weird.
Yeah, if there ever was a hat made for me, this was it.
Yeah.
'Twas it.
'Twas the night before St. Patrick's Day.
Ooh.
And all through the house, the potatoes were boiling, and with even a mouse.
I would be afraid if the potatoes were boiling anywhere else but the stove.
All through the house.
Yeah, everywhere. In every room. There's pots of potatoes.
boiling.
And the water is boiling. I'd
And
be
everyone's
worried.
asleep.
This conversation has declined. The
Everyone
more
else- That's even worse?
Twas the night before Christmas, twas the night before St. Patrick's Day, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even Dave.
just Jeff's hat.
That beer is really good.
It is.
I like it. It's really light.
It's light. It is not. There's nothing fancy about it. I don't know if I get all the fruity tones that you expect or any of that. It is kind of basic, but it is sweet. It is nice. It is light.
It's got a lot of maltiness lightness to it, which is nice. The other one was malty.
Yeah.
No, this one's nice and it's basic. It's a nice, good lager.
It's good.
I prefer this over regular Guinness.
You do?
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
It is.
It's a preference. It's like a personal preference kind of thing. Like if you were to give me the options, I would probably pick this up in Ireland and be happier with it.
I'd be happy with a Guinness straight out of tap poured in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
That's what I want.
Beer's good.
Beer is good.
Ireland's beer was good.
Beer is the best thing ever, according to...
According to who?
Beer is the best thing since sliced bread.
Beer is the best thing since sliced beer.
Count them.
Count them.
Count them. What do you think? Which one was your favorite, Curtis?
I'm a big fan of Guinness in the can. That's my personal favorite, just because of how creamy it comes off. For me, it goes well with anything. It's just my overall favorite beer. Like
The palates,
hands down.
the two of those, like to compare the bottle and the can, I don't know if I care either way.
You're not a fan of Guinness, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, like that's
You're not allowed to call yourself Irish anymore.
Yeah, Dave.
That's the rule.
Come on.
Not allowed to call myself Irish despite being like 75% Irish.
Nope, not allowed. You're done. You've been shunned.
75% plus Irish.
Are you
Shut.
75? What do you mean 75%?
Like,
2 of his grandparents were Irish. One of his grandparents was.
Thank you.
Another grandparent was Irish. One was not.
right.
I got you, bro.
Thank you, Curtis.
You're welcome.
There's
So
a
three-
little bit of
three of
Wales
your
in there. There's
parents-
the majority of the rest of it is German, right?
You're saying 3 of your grandparents were 100% Irish?
No.
See,
I mean,
you're
that's
not
how I would break it down just
75% Irish.
easily.
You're
I mean,
probably 58.69. Come on, man.
Fair, Jeff.
Yes.
Fine. Let's get all technical.
I'm not even 50% Irish. Look at me. Look at this guy. I'm more British than Irish, probably. I don't know.
I can't show the red in my beard while I'm here.
You don't think you're more Irish than that?
No, oh, think about that. My mom's side, my grandparents, my grandpa, his name was Powell. My grandma's maiden name was Short. Okay, if those aren't the most British sounding
Yeah,
last
those are
names,
names.
I
Those
don't
are
know
British.
what it is. They're straight off the boat, you know.
Yeah.
No, we've been in here for a while, and then my grandpa's last name is Daly on the other side, and then my grandma over there is more French.
That is
So-
fascinating.
I'm a lot of Irish, but I'm really British and German.
I really wish I knew my. I wish I knew my grandmother's maiden name from when she was in Germany.
Spit in a cup. Send it off to Ancestry.
Is that was?
Oh,
I thought you were
just gonna-
saying his last name, Spit in the Cup. I was like, that's a weird last name.
That's literally. I thought you were just being insulting. Like just
No,
just
no.
cup.
No, just send it
Okay,
off. Get
and?
some family data analysis.
Yeah, Candace, you're right. Everybody's a little bit of something, basically. We're all mutts in the world.
Oh,
I think either my great grandpa or great great grandparent came straight off the boat from the potato famine.
Yeah. Potato famine
My-
killed most of us.
my grandfather came here. My great 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 grandfather came here illegally, and had children, and that's the only reason we're allowed in the country.
Fair enough.
Is because his children were allowed in the country legally. So that's why I'm here. Which is fine.
My family traces back to like the 1600s is when we came over. It was one of the potato famines, the Mick lanes, because we had a Mick in front of our name apparently. But when we came over, they're like, "You don't need that. You got to stop at the Mick part."
Yeah, you'll get confused with McDonald's.
Exactly. Like in the 1620s, they're like, you
What
don't
kind
need
of-
that anymore.
What kind of crappy bit history lesson is this?
This is that crap they didn't teach you.
Abraham Lincoln stopped him directly. You're competing with McDonald's in the 1600s. Drop the Mick from your name.
Quit that. You can't do the Mick anymore.
And then as they passed by Abraham Lincoln, they got a stern talking to from Martin Luther King Jr.
Because that's how history works.
We know it's highlights. Clearly, us all drinking.
I love
late.
how you went the 1860s and then you went to the 1960s.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
That's-
good. I liked that.
Declaration of Independence was written.
In 1779, I believe it was, wasn't it?
1776. Yeah.
It was written and done in 1776 and was finally fully signed in 78 or 79. I'm not a history buff. I don't know.
History.
Dates are wrong. We've been lied to our entire lives.
Ireland. You know, I went to the Ireland Immigration Museum over there,
Mhm.
and because the potato famines, everything, I think the statistic was like the Irish people are like the most common ancestry in the world. It's like a lot of people-
all over the world. Like we've gone everywhere.
all over the-
That's fascinating. I didn't realize that.
like they have this whole history like of how they immigrated and where countries they went to, and they have like maps of where they went to, and then they had a whole hall of like famous people that have Irish ancestry, and it's like
Everybody.
a lot of people. It's like people you wouldn't expect.
Tom Hanks.
Like, well, of course you have JFK and stuff like that. You have Ronald Reagan.
I don't believe in Ronald Reagan.
You know, you don't believe in him. He's just not real to you.
He's not real. The Earth is a donut shape.
That's a new one.
I'm a donut earther.
I thought it was just shaped like a wombo.
Oh, Wumbo.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the old-
he,
that
she, we, wumbo.
Well, you see, the way it works is at first the planet Earth was a Wumbo, and then it evolved through, what is it, genetic modification,
Oh yeah, okay.
and became a donut shape.
Whoa. And that's why the Earth's core doesn't exist.
I
Exactly.
apologize to
That's why-
everyone who has watched this live
Wait.
stream to collide
Here's something.
into
I don't know,
three drunken
we have
idiots.
people watching us now.
Barack Obama has Irish ancestry.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Like a lot of people, like in the United States especially, but even like in different countries and stuff, they immigrated everywhere.
I think that's more fascinating about that to me is that it's worldwide, not just like the United States. Like obviously the United States is a ton of immigrants. Like that's what we were. People seem to forget that, right? But like Irish being spread out across the U.S. makes sense because that's where we are, right? But to say like, oh no, there's Irish people all over the world, you know, descendants of Irish people is kind of fascinating.
Yeah. John Wayne had Irish ancestry. Everybody.
Jeff Daly
Jeff Daly did, the most famous Irish person.
of all time.
I will be. Just you wait.
I'm waiting.
That's like the most low-key insult I've ever heard in my entire life.
I
a
didn't
good
mean
insult.
it that way. I'm sorry. It's just like, just you wait. I'm waiting. Oh wow, that is. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
hilarious.
sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
All right,
Oh, man.
so if we're to rate these beers, guys, what's your favorite beers?
Can
Guinness can.
number 1 for me.
Samuel Adams is bottom.
I think mine literally goes the order we had them in. I'm always a big fan of regular canned Guinness, but then it goes, the bottle's just as decent. Smithwick's, it hits pretty decently. I would rather it with food, and then the Harp, I really need food with it, to be honest. That's for me.
I pick Harp, then I pick Guinness in the bottle, and then Guinness can, and then the Smithwicks. Smithwicks.
They're all delicious.
They are all good. There's not one that I'm like, oh, I hated it.
Oh no, they don't have like any of them are like none of them are like a hating beer. It's just all good, rounded, quality beers.
Nothing,
yeah.
nothing overpowering. Nothing like, oh, this is gross. None of that.
Yeah.
They're all much more similar than I expected them to be.
You know what? What what I found? It's like people, because we're a more recent population, more recent country, we don't tend to have the cultural roots like every other country does. And a lot of other countries, especially in Europe and stuff like that, are really have so much culture in them and so much ancestry in them. They're kind of like tied to how they used to do things hundreds of years ago. So our country is like, we try to come up with new things in order to pique the interest and everything, and there's like the old ways does it. So like not much has changed with Harp, Smithwicks, or Guinness in hundreds and hundreds of years. But we don't have anything that's hundreds of years old to stick with.
No, we just don't.
Someday we might, but not in our lifetimes. Guys, thanks for watching the Snack Network live, simulcasted on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram. Oh, we're not on Instagram. Curtis, help me out here. We're on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate you for helping me with that statement.
I mean, you're welcome. I gave you my mental capacity.
Yep, you're welcome.
Guys, thanks for watching. We are gonna do the Truly teas. We'll all pick a time to figure out when to do that. Probably when we're not all intoxicated, though. That'd probably be ideal to schedule things when we're not intoxicated. To those of who got us to our new goal of 84 subscribers on YouTube, I appreciate you. And if you're watching this later, get us to 100. That's our next real goal.
Low key, our next goal is one more subscriber, 85.
Final thoughts, Jeff? 85 subscribers?
Yeah, final. Irish ale, you can't go wrong with it. No matter what you get that's Irish ale or Irish beer, you can't go wrong with just try it. I don't care what it is. If it's brewed in Ireland, it has the Jeff Daly seal of approval.
Curtis's final thoughts.
I'm agreeing with Jeff, to be honest. Anything brewed in Ireland, even the subpar Irish whiskey is still pretty good.
Guys, thanks for watching us on all our platforms. Stay tuned. We got tons of shorts.
Dave, final thoughts?
Goofy videos. I don't have final thoughts. I already said that I like them all. I like the harp the best, I actually think.
Dave likes light beer. He's a Miller boy.
Thanks
for joining us here on the Snack Network. Dave's going to take us out.
Okay, here. You know what I'll do? I'll do this. I'll play the song
Dave,
one more time.
Take me out of here.
I don't have that clip,
Dave,
Jeff.
Take me out of here.
Dave. Hold on, we got to do it in unison. Dave. Take me out of here.
That's impossible. You don't know that,
Beverage
right?
Buddies, we try drinks.
Take me out of here. Oh. Are you ready, guys?